Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
That's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I'm a fan of this guy, Milos Kerkez, who I suspect will make himself a thorn in the opposition side. He's explosive, really dynamic, very energetic, covers a lot of ground. And when it comes to transitions, he's great either at getting forward quickly or getting back to do his job defensively. I can't see many weaknesses apart from his aerial abilities, not necessarily being the tallest.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Proves too strong. Kudus. Udogi. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Frimpong. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Bissouma, Pedro Porro, Romero, João Palhinha, Johnson, Pedro Porro, Brennan Johnson, Kudus, and here's Colomwani. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, great chance. Johnson chooses to go back. Bissouma, oh, good spread. Johnson. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Chance, surely. Isaac. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kerkez. McAllister. And it's Frimpong. Now it's Gakpo. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Danso. Udogi. Kudus. João Palhinha. Played out to the right. Pedro Porro. Gomez getting this one clear. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Kerkez. Gakpo. McAllister. Kudus. That's a good intervention, and it's been given away. Now that's a fine challenge. Johnson. Romero. João Palhinha. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Oh, what a climb! Udogi. Bissouma. João Palhinha. Salah. Frimpong. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Over to the left. Kerkez picks it up now. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Kerkez. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's had a crack. Oh, it's come loose. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedro Porro. That's really well manoeuvred. Kudus! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
McAllister. Now who's going to be first to this? Bissouma. Gakpo wins the duel this time. Gakpo. McAllister. Gravenberg. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of test.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. anyone's ball now. Cleared away. He whips it. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Bissouma, head towards the other side. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession.
Tottenham.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Gravenberch. Can he deliver? Kerkez elects to cross. Romero. Pedro Porro. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Pedro Porro. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Colomwani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gets it away. Mohamed Salah aim forwards. He could be in here. Frimpong. That's tidy. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Isak, Mohamed Salah, and here's Gakpo. Pedro Porro. Muscular approach does pack. Gakpo! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. This physical challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that has been cleared. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Kerkez. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Super goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The breakthrough strike! Oh, that is a bit special. first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's run loose here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Frimpong getting this one clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. João Palhinha. Udogi. Kudus played out to the left flank. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pedro Porro. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
McAllister. And it's Salah. Frimpong. Udogi. Kudus. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kudus. João Palhinha. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Van Dijk. Gakpo. Gomez. Kerkez. Bissouma did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro chasing after it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Gakpo. Romero. Pedro Porro. Romero. Pedro Porro. Van de Ven. Pedro Porro. Johnson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. McAllister producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gakpo. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kudus. Kolomwani is onto this. That's Porro. That's a cute ball. And that is not finding anyone. Van Dijk. Frimpong. McAllister. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Gakpo. Kirkes. McAllister. Talinia does really well to win the ball there. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's Kudus. Udogi. Danso. Udogi. Mohamed Salah, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Salah. Frimpong looking to hit the byline here. It's out for a goal kick. Palinia, Kudus, and it's Udogi. Udogi. And here's Colomwani. And it's played forward. Johnson. Here's Colomwani. Colomwani has got himself a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Johnson! Well, the ball's come loose here. Succumbs to the pressure.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
McAllister given the lift of his goal. Bissouma played over towards the opposite flank. Kudus. Udogi. Joao Palinia. Johnson. Great defending, strong and determined. McAllister. Gakpo. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's nice. Mohamed Salah. Foot in. And the ball's come loose here. Pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to get it away. Kirkes. Gravenberg. Gakpo. McAllister. And here's Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Done so gently done. Bissouma. Danso. Danso chooses to go cross-field. Kudus. Brennan Johnson. Colombo. And the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
Colomwani is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Frimpong. And it's Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kirkes. McAllister. Frimpong. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Frimpong. Mohamed Salah. And he's had a shot! Danso. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Danso. Romero. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Johnson. And here's Colomwani. McAllister. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. Frimpong. Kudus. Kudus. Colomwani spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Kudus. João Palhinha. And here's Colomwani. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Colomwani really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been repelled. Romero. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. João Palhinha. And it's Kudus. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gakpo. Romero. João Palhinha. Kudus. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gakpo. Proves too strong. Koulibaly. And it's Salah. Now this could... Isak! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Isak really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That has sent him sprawling. Koulibaly. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. Johnson played out towards the right wing. And here's Johnson. That's a cute ball. Kudus. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Chance to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Basuma is offering a right smile there.
Moved on forwards. Gakpo, probing pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vicario sends that a long way. And it's Kudus. Lovely feet. Joao Palhinha. Johnson is having a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Johnson brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Gakpo. Tries to cross. It's out of play for a goal kick. Bissouma. Romero looks to the other side. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Danso. And it's Kudus. Koulibaly. Lofted in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Danso. Udogi. Danso. Udogi. Joao Palhinha. And here's Koulibaly. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. The ball's come loose. Gravenberg. Gakpo. Tries a shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Romero. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Kudus. The ball is loose and the chase is on. João Palhinha. Bissouma. Brennan Johnson. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. McAllister. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. Isak! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little bit annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
João Palhinha. Danso shifted upfield. Udogi. Kudus. And here's Johnson. Bissouma done delicately. And he's there to clear it. And it's Bissouma. Now it's Johnson. Now it's Kudus to finish! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Kolo Muani certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Van Dijk aim forwards. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And it's played forward. McAllister. And he goes cross-field. Gakpo. Gakpo stood his ground strongly. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro hurtling down that right flank. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. It's run loose here. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. Pedro Porro. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Johnson. Bissouma. Johnson. João Palhinha. Udogi. That's good play. João Palhinha. Palhinha played into space. Oh, smashing header! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
McAllister. Frimpong. Great defending, strong and determined. Romero, gently done. And it's Porro. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gravenberg is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Gakpo. Van Dijk. McAllister. Frimpong. Salah. That has found him in acres of space. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a throw. Pedro Porro does really well to win the ball there. Udogie getting this one clear. And it's Kirkes. And he thumps it clear. Kirkes. Johnson wins the duel this time. McAllister. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And he's heaved it away. It's crossed into the middle. Johnson. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Udogie. Mohamed Salah. And here's Isak. Out to the right. Lobbed in behind. And the shot! It's there! Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gomez cuts out the pass. Pedro Porro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Salah might come loose. Bissouma did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Danso. Pedro Porro. And it's Porro. He can run onto that. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Johnson, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Header comes in! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk. 60 minutes played. Konate forwards and with intent. Kerkez. Gravenberg. Salah. That is lovely. Frimpong, now here's the delivery. And the shot! That was very necessary. Decent enough try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Kerkez. And it's McAllister. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kudus. João Palhinha. Udogi. Danso. Udogi. Pedro Porro. Oh, nice touch. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Decent chance! There was plenty of power on that. And it's Salah. This physical challenge. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Johnson. Udogi. Oh, sweet feet. Salah. Koulibaly. That's been won straight back. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Udogi. And here's Kudus. Johnson tries to dink it through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Attempts a clearance. And he shoots!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Gravenberg. Gakpo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kudus. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Johnson. Into the channel. Oh, easy pickings there. Gakpo. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Gravenberg. McAllister. Gakpo. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pedro Porro. Romero. Johnson. Bissouma. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Kudus. Chance to play it in. And Dyke with the clearance. Palinia, whistle's gone, that's foul. Konate. And it's Salah. That's very neat. And here's Isak. Johnson. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Danso. Udogi. Danso. Pedro Porro. João Palhinha. Brennan Johnson. Pedro Porro. Played with finesse. Konate. Kerkez. Gakpo. Gravenberg. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. Johnson. Udogi. Kudus. Now who's going to be first to this? Muscular approach does pay off here. Gakpo. Kerkez. Gravenberg. McAllister. And it's played forward. Palhinha. Out to the left it goes. And they've got a throw. Colomwani gets his head on it! No, he didn't quite beat it right.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Kerkez. Well, that is a good challenge from him. And that has been clubbed away. Kerkez. McAllister. Gakpo. Palhinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Brennan Johnson. That's Kudus. Kudus! That's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Pedro Porro plays it short. That has been knocked clear. Johnson delivers the ball. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's Udogi. Lovely bit of skill. Isak. Van Dijk. Van Dijk shifted upfield. Frimpong. Frimpong drives forward on the overlap. Plenty waiting in the middle. Salah. McAllister. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Danso. Udogi. Danso. Romero. Johnson. And it's Kudus. Mohamed Salah. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Isak! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Palhinha. Kudus. Udogi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Showing good feet. And it's Kudus. This might spell danger. Takes a shot! Oh, should have put that away. McAllister. Gakpo. Salah. Oh, this is a very good run. Utogi, aim forwards. Kolomwani, head out towards the right wing. Looking for a decent ball in. Fired deep towards the back post. He's cut it out.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It's Toro. He is just caressing the ball. This looks promising. Udogi. João Palhinha. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, gently done. Johnson. McAllister. Gomez. It's a pretty loose pass. Into the last 5 minutes. João Palhinha. Kudus. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Nice looking ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. McAllister. Gravenberg. Kerkez. Gomez. Van Dijk. Frimpong. And it's Salah. Time to deliver. It's a good-looking delivery. Nice interception, well timed. Johnson. Frimpong. It's really well cleared. Gakpo. Mohamed Salah. Bissouma does really well to win the ball there. Over to the left. Aimed in towards... Oh, what a climb! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kudus. Johnson. It's run loose here. Utogi. And a chance! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Kudus. Joao Palhinha. Kudus. Bissouma. And it's Kudus. Kudus knocks it out wide. Udogi gets across him.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Mohamed Salah. 2 minutes to be added on. Pedro Porro. Johnson. Bissouma. Pedro Porro. Bissouma. Johnson. Mohamed Salah. Kerkez. McAllister. Gakpo. And here's Isak. Isak played out to the left flank. Gakpo. Frimpong. McAllister. And that's it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I suppose they might admit to not